We are really looking forward to the conversation that we're going to have and we're going to deliberate on this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time where we do get to hear from someone who has really paved the path when it comes to understanding and really navigating the path of artificial intelligence, who's able to explain to us and expound further on this particular phenomenon, especially in how we can implement it within the context of the country, but also of the continent. To help us navigate this very path, please allow me to welcome the Vice Chancellor and the Principal of Tshwane University of Technology, Professor Tinyiko Maluleke, who will be introducing to us the man of the hour, Professor Tshilidzi Marwala. I think we can do better than that. Please do give our Vice Chancellor a round of applause. Thank you so much. Prof.
And I am without you once again.
Thank you very much. I'll skip the protocols. I think that's why Faith took time to read out everyone's name and go straight to the task that has been given to me. I walked around and I saw how beautiful all of you look. I went to a few tables. On the 1st of January 2004, a new kid on the higher education block was born. That was when the Technikon Northern Gauteng, Technikon Northwest, and Technikon Pretoria were merged to form the Tshwane University of Technology. Taking after its noisy and ambitious erstwhile institutions, the new kid stood out from the crowd. It was loud, it was disagreeable, and it was combative, and it still is. Its student body was made up of the kinds of students who are so hungry for skills and knowledge that they would rather cross rivers, scale mountains, and walk barefoot from village and township until they reach the gates of TUT. There are many ways in which the Tshwane University of Technology could have marked its 20th anniversary. We could have cordoned off a street in Soshanguve, there to dance the night away. We could have marched across the streets of Garankuwa in our academic regalia, with colorful TUT anniversary banners swaying in the wind, with Professor Tshilidzi Marwala leading us in singing the song Ntate Ntekele in the Chivenda version thereof. We could have marched triumphantly across Roslyn Car Manufacturing Hub towards our Garankuwa campus. We could have had a bash of the century at the entrance of our Polokwane campus. In other words, we could have retreated into our blue, gold, and red cocoon to reminisce about the good old days and to wallow in our former glory, both real and imagined. But now, we thought better of it. We chose to stay true to our mandate as a maker and originator of knowledge, as an AI hub, at once a center for the future of work and a fountain of entrepreneurship. We decided to turn our anniversary into a moment of intellectual engagement. To this end, we have decided to do something different, something special, with someone different and someone very special, Professor Tshilidzi Marwala. In my short life, I have never had the privilege of introducing a scholar on the scale of Tshilidzi Marwala in terms of impact, in terms of breadth of knowledge, and sheer brilliance. Please allow me to introduce him briefly. Off the beaten track that connects the towns of Makado and Thohoyandou, beneath a hill so steep it looks like it could tip over, lies the village of Dutuni. The sprawling village sits smack in the middle of the queendom of Her Majesty Kosi Bondwamato Ligege. There, in the Lutaba section of the village, Tshilidzi Marwala was born to Bo Alpheus Chabani Marwala, who also happens to have been his first maths teacher. Nabo Katuchelo Regina Marwala, his mom. He was inspired and initiated into engineering by his grandmother, Bochianelo, a maker of pots, a knitter of rugs, and a weaver of baskets. As a first grader, young Marwala's classroom at Chibambe Primary School in Dutuni was a large mango tree underneath which he and his fellow pupils were taught by the inimitable Mrs. Nechilema. Marwala's permanently damaged 2 nails testify to the wear and tear that comes with walking barefoot for years to and from school at the other end of the village. He will remember the early engineering lessons in pottery and farming that his grandmother, Uchianelo, imparted on him. Prof Tshilidzi Marwala is the current rector of the United Nations University and UN Under-Secretary General. He is the former Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of Johannesburg. He obtained a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, magna cum laude, from Case Western Reserve University, USA in 1995. In 1997, he obtained a Master of Mechanical Engineering degree at the University of Pretoria. After fulfilling all the requirements for the degree, the University of Cambridge awarded Professor Tshilidzi Marwala a PhD in Artificial Intelligence and Engineering in the year 2000. He has also completed the Advanced Management Program at Columbia University Business School in 2017, and also a program for leadership development at Harvard Business School in 2007. Between 2003 and 2008, he rose from being an associate professor to becoming a full professor. He also became the incumbent of the Carl and Emily Fuchs Chair of Systems and Control Engineering, as well as the Sachi Chair of Systems Engineering at the University of Wits. He is a world-renowned expert in artificial intelligence. Prof. Marwala's research interests are nevertheless multidisciplinary. They include the theory and the application of artificial intelligence to engineering, computer science, finance, social science, and medicine. He has an impressive track record in human capacity development. He has supervised 47 masters and 38 doctoral students to completion. Some of these students have completed their doctoral and postdoctoral degrees at leading universities such as Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, British Columbia, Rutgers, Purdue, Chiba, and Waseda. Professor Marwala has published 27 books on artificial intelligence and related topics. Put your hands together. Don't be shy. One of his books has been translated into Chinese. He has also published over 500 papers in journals, proceedings, book chapters, newspapers, and magazines, and he holds 5 patents. Professor Marwala Professor Marwala has been a visiting scholar at Harvard University, University of California at Berkeley, at Wolfson College of the University of Cambridge, at Nanjing Technological University, and he is a member of the Programming Council of the Faculty of Electrical Engineering at the Silesian University of Technology in Poland. Professor Marwala is a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. He is a member of the World Academy of Sciences. He is a member of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. He is a member of the Academy of Science of South Africa. He is a member of the African Academy of Science and the South African Academy of Engineering. He has been a distinguished member of the Association for Computing Machinery. Tshilidzi Marwala has received more than 45 awards, including the Order of Mapungubwe, and he was a delegate to the 1989 London International Youth Science Fortnight in high school. His writings and opinions have appeared in The New Scientist, Fortune, The Economist, and Time magazines. In his former capacity as Deputy Chair of the Presidential Commission on the Fourth Industrial Revolution in South Africa, Professor Marwala has played a key role in shaping the digital future of this country. Marwala is the quintessential academic leader, hailed by his peers across the world for the groundbreaking nature of his research. To conclude, allow me to quote George Bernard Shaw, who on the 28th of October 1930, at a dinner in honor of Albert Einstein in London, introduced Einstein with the following words: "I have said that great men are a mixed lot, but there are orders of great men. There are great men who are great men amongst all men, but there are also great men who are great amongst great men." And that is the sort of a great man you have among you tonight. He was referring to Albert Einstein. I'm referring to this one. And George Bernard Shaw went on to say, Napoleon and other great men of his time were makers of empire. But there is an order of men who get beyond that. They are not makers of empires, but they are makers of universes. And when they have made those universes, their hands are unstained by the blood of any human being on earth. They are very rare. I go back 2,500 years, and how many of them can I count? I can count them on the fingers of my two hands. Pythagoras, Ptolemy, Aristotle, Copernicus, Kepler, Galileo, Newton, Einstein. And I still have two fingers left vacant, end of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in my brief presentation, allow me to assist George Bernard Shaw to populate one of his remaining two fingers. Allow me to introduce to you an Einstein of our times. I am talking of none other than Tshilidzi Marwala, he who rose from Dutuni to Tokyo via Mbilwi. Hoyu ndi muduhulu wa Bochikeleme Marwala. Hoyu ndi mukalaha wa Dr. Jabulile Manana. Ndowu ndowu. Dzulani zwanu mutavatsindi malowa. Ndowu khulu ya Thengwe. Musina ndebe achivona. Iwe muila nama ya ndowu achishaba usina mano. Iwe mutoda ndimo asatodi shango la mutu. Ndowu. Murimu huru wa chimvingi usakavi gwita. Ndiba bulungu butete bulunjedzwa nga ari na njele. Asina njele angafaradza. Iwe wa ufulela ndu wodzula. Utakuwa nga ubeya suzwa. Ndowu. Kezo.